One of the most popular modifications people make to the Mustang is a new exhaust system. So today we're going to install Ford Performance by Borla's new touring Catback on our 2018 Mustang GT. For 2018, Ford Performance Parts once again teamed up with Borla to offer 3 different exhaust systems for your new Mustang GT. Now these are going to fit your GT convertible or fastback, and this version shown here is going to be the touring, which will be the quietest of the 3. This is made of mandrel vent 2.5-inch 304 stainless steel through a set of the touring mufflers and a set of dual 4-inch tips. On your Ford Performance by Borla exhaust system, you have 3 different options for the tips. You have your standard chrome tip in a 4-inch, but you also have a black tip which kind of has a black chrome finish, or a carbon fiber tip. For this installation, a lift or a jack and jack stands, 3/8 ratchet, 13mm socket, 15mm socket, 6-inch extension, and a swivel. If you've installed a Catback on a 2015 through 2017, the process here is going to be basically exactly the same. We're going to start by loosening these bolts up here with the factory clamps, then remove the 2 rear hangers, and remove the entire system at one piece. Once the bolts are off, you're going to hook it from the subframe. Off your stock exhaust system, you want to grab the clamps in the front and then these 2 hangers in the back. Okay, now we're ready to begin the installation of our Ford Performance exhaust by taking the factory clamps and reinstalling them on the mid pipes. With the clamps in place, we can install the resonator next. Now the resonator doesn't matter which direction it goes, top or bottom, but there is a front and back. If you'll notice, the pipe's a little thinner in the front. That goes on the factory clamps. The larger pipes are the exit. Okay, now we're gonna put it up into place. Again, you can see the drop down for the smaller pipe. And just slide it in the clamps. We'll make adjustments when we're finished, but for now, just snug these up, just so the pipe doesn't come off. With the resonator in place, we're ready to move on to the tailpipes. Now they are side specific. Make sure you grab the correct one, obviously right side being passenger side, but grab the tailpipe, a clamp, and the factory hanger. Slide the hanger on, put the clamps, put the bolt back in for the factory clamp. No reason to tighten it down just yet, just get it up into place. Again, we'll do all of our adjusting and tighten everything finally when the whole system's installed in the car. We're ready for the mufflers now, which are labeled again side specific. You're gonna put the clamp on the back, start by putting it in the rear hanger, and put it up into place. And now we'll go back and just snug everything down before we make our final adjustments. So the system installed, now starting in the front here, we're going to work our way back, tighten everything down, make our final adjustments. Once everything's straight, your installation's finished. Now the part we know you're waiting for, let's hear how it sounds. Now, I'm familiar with the Ford Touring exhaust from the previous models. I had it on my 2015 for a while. The Touring for the 18 is pretty much as I was expected to be. I mean, it's always been a, it's, if you're looking for the looks, like the high quality, polished, well, in this case, if you're looking for like the high quality chrome, the black chrome or the carbon fiber tips, but you want an exhaust that, sounds decent but isn't overly loud. the Touring's always been a good choice. And I've recommended the system to people in the past if you're running long tube headers with no cats or something like that, because a lot of the other systems get almost overly loud, get very crackly and poppy. The Touring could be a stock system. I mean, it normal, like driving, lower RPMs, it sounds pretty much stock. That has a nice tone to it. It's a little deeper than the factory system when you're like lower RPMs. Like right now we're cruising about 1500. When you're below 2, it is a little deeper than the factory system is. And like I said, when you do get on it, the volume does kick up. The Ford Performance by Borla Touring was the first exhaust I ever installed on my 2015 Mustang. I liked it on that. I love it on the 2018 as well. Now, it's not the loudest system. I eventually did upgrade, but if you're looking for a good tone without it being overly loud, or you're thinking of possibly going long tube headers with no cats, the Touring is going to be an excellent choice. As you saw, the installation is going to be very straightforward, less than probably an hour and a half. Be back on the road in no time.